And in northern Uganda, there lived a king who had his son. And his son, beside being a prince, he was a hunter. He used to like hunting so much. But his father, being a king, he said to his guides, he said, my son is a stubborn boy. He's always moving alone in the bush. You help him walk with him as a guide. They can help him. And he called his son. He said, come, please, son. I'd like to give you a guide because wild animals are bad. They can harm you there in the bush. You need to be having someone you work with, at least if something happens, they can help you. Now, this guide was someone who knew God so much. Now, whenever something wrong happens to them in the bush, whether the prince knock his feet on the stone, he would say it is good. Anything that happens, he would say it is good. But then one day, they were attacked by a very hungry lion. The lion jumped onto the son of the king, and in the attempt of rescuing him, it is good enough the God rescued him, but in the attempt of rescuing him, the son of the king lost his finger, one finger. He was really crying in pain, he was in pain. But the God said, no, don't worry, it is okay. It's fine. God knows why it happened. He was not happy with how the God was talking. Now, on reaching home, he was in pain and he told his dad, like, please, you put this God in prison. Put him in cell because he's always laughing at problems that happens to me. But the God did not insist. He said, it's okay. If you want to put me in prison, it's okay. Because God knows why you're putting me. And indeed, in 3 months' time, the son of the king, the one got killed, and the God was in the cell. He just continued with the hunting as he used to, because only one finger could not stop him from going to the bush. He uses this right hand. So from there, he was attacked by two men who wanted to sacrifice human being to devil so that they could get riches. Now they captured him, they went with him, and as they were taking him to the devil's temple, he was quite sure that he was going to die there. Now, on reaching there, the devil said, why did you bring for me this kind of a person? This person is not complete. Now, they released him because he was only having 9 fingers. They released him. The devil said the person is not complete. So they released him, and as he was going back home, he remembered what God used to tell him, that everything happens for a reason in life. God knows why he does things. He started running back home to go and tell his father to release the guard from the cell. On reaching home, they opened the cell. He told his father, please let this guard now out today because I've realized that everything happens for a reason in life. So as they opened the cell for him, he came out. The prince wanted to apologize. He knelt down. He wanted to apologize to the guard. But the guard said, it's okay. It is not your problem. You didn't do bad because God knew why you placed me here. If we were to go with you, I was the one who was going to be killed because I have everything in me. I am complete. So everything in life happens for a reason. You might feel as if a lot of things has happened to you. It is because God does not like you or because you have a lot of temptation. It was maybe God's protection. Don't feel as if all the things that happen to you happen for bad. God knows why they happen to your life. Everything in our life happens for a reason. Don't blame all the situations in your life. Take it as simple as it is. God knows why it happened.